Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. I'm your host, ColorsFade. It's episode 46. We're in the Ancestral Woods underground. And we're going to go try to light the rest of these braziers. There should be like 4 of them left, I think. Unless my guessing is wrong. It could be, and that very well could be. So there's a big to-do here. This person's coming over here. He's obviously seen me, and he says, I'm going to come over here and take care of you before you upset our ritual. Ooh, 3 hits for you is a little excessive. I'm gonna need to take my next level up points and put them into faith. I gotta be crushing you guys. Out of my way, dear. And I don't mean that affectionately. These guys. There we go. We'll make our way down here. Making our way. The only way we know how. These guys have some goring going on. Oh, I'm against a wall of some kind that I couldn't see. Oh, it's a giant rock wall. Okay. Look at you guys. Oh. Oh, and I can summon someone there, so that's good. We'll sneak our way back over there. Last site of Grace visited. Let's do that. Let's sneak on over there. Get our runes back. I want to summon big stuff when we get over there. I don't want to die here. That was a nice move. That was nicely put together. Uh-oh. Now I don't have enough to summon the guy that I wanted to summon. That's okay, because guess what? Look at these guys. And all I need to do is get my runes back to start with. There they are. Going. I know. Got that arrow, but guess what, dude? Okay, you're down. That's why I like these guys. They can stun stuff. They can keep things stun locked. Of course, I've now down to 1 soldier. Alright, but that's okay. Because the important thing was we wanted to get our runes back. And then I wanted to go up there and see what's up there. See if there's a fire for us to light. But I saw this glowy first. Cool goodies. Good little throwing devices. And there's nothing. Wow, this. The underside of this. There's an underside. Wow. I'm surprised by that. Oh, look, there's these guys. They're just sitting here having lunch. Ted, man, did you see that deer over there? I'm not sure that it looks okay. What do we have here? Hefty beast bones. Hefty, hefty, hefty. You were a child of the 80s if you Remember that? Okay, so this is Hollowhorn Grounds. And just like the other one, I think this leads to a boss fight. Only question I have is, do we have to light the braziers to make the boss fight work? Is that what we're lighting the braziers for? Because I don't think I ever lit the braziers on this side. Yeah, look, there's nothing here. He's not. Yeah, he's... Okay. So what that tells me is we got some work to do. Tells me if we light all the braziers, then we should be able to go touch that guy. And you don't want to mess with those guys. Look, it's one of the... Oh, that's a... I thought it was... It's a jellyfish. Oh, look, and these guys are partying over this one, too. Okay. Oh, look at you. Hey, now. Oh, really? That seemed pretty significant to me. How you doing, sister? How's your song going? Yeah. You want to stand in that stuff? Ah! Wow, you knocked me right down. Oh, but I got you in one hit. That's kind of amazing. And so there's her shining horn headband, which will augment that little device that she's wielding around that does all the AoE damage that we showed at the end of last episode. So I don't see fire. Show me the fire. Don't see any here. And there was no fire over there either, was there? Nope. I'm just making sure. Because that's what I was over in this direction for. But I don't see any... Oh, so here we have... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... There's only 6? And we've got 4 of them lit? Okay, so there's 2 left to light. There's not 8 like there was at the other one. Alright. I like it. Here's what I like about it. We've already been through this scenario. Oh, there it is right there. I was looking at the wrong side. We've already been through this scenario, so we know how this should work. And the fact that it's going to work like that is going to make me really happy. Now, up here toward the jellyfish, I imagine is the last one. Doink. What do we got up here? Yeah, because there's that. We met those guys. So it's got to be over in this way. Jellyfish. There's some angry jellyfish. Oh no, there's not. They're all happy. This area over here, if I'm not mistaken, leads to... I am mistaken. I thought this... Oh no, you can jump down there and that leads to, yeah, that cave down there. And this starts to lead to an underground area that's really, really cool and really, really dangerous. And we definitely want to come back here. But that's not my current mission. And there's a thing up there and it looks like we can get to it. It's fantastic. Oh, I like that. You can just go right on up here. I don't have to tax my brain over how to get up here. Okay, cool. So this... Oh, look, and there's one over there. Mottled necklace. That looks like a talisman of some kind. It greatly raises robustness, immunity, and focus. So I guess if you want some additional ways to help limit the impact of scarlet rot, What is that thing down there? What am I looking at down there? Oh, you know what? You can get a spyglass in this game and look at stuff, but I can't see that. I don't... What is that? Alright. What the heck am I looking at? Yeah. I want to know what that is. Looks like some sort of enemy, but I'm not sure what kind it is. A giant bug or something. I don't know. It's at the end of those waterfalls. Okay. Something I didn't explore last time. Well then. I see, said the blind man. Okay, let's go find the last brazier. Where is it? I thought it would be up here by these jellyfish, but guess what? I don't see anything that looks like that. I see some of my dead buddies. Okay. In that case, I'm going to have to wander around. So I am uncertain where that last one is. We know there's that one, and I've got it lit. Huh. Where might it be? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's just a star. Yeah, where's it gonna be? Is it over in this way and I just missed it? Oh, I think I see it. Right there. There it is. Hey, looky here. Yeah. Is there anything underneath here? Have you guys found anything interesting? You little deersies. No. Okay. Oh, look. He dropped something. You know, I didn't fight this one my first and second time through the game. Either one of my battle rages, I didn't fight the second elk. So this is new. I don't even know what you get as a reward from this. But let's go find out, shall we? That's what we're here for. We're here for the adventure of it. I want to summon somebody, so let's do this. You're in. I'm gonna heal you. Yeah. That might be good enough. Let's go. I want you, tough guy. You against the elk could be devastating. The shields might be better, but the shield bearers, because there's more of them. But I think it would rake its horns one time and be like, yeah, I'm done with you. What I don't know is how much this would affect it. Oh, wow. What just happened? What? He wandered way over there? Okay, maybe he didn't like my thing. You gonna spray that mist all over the place? Bingo. Right on your hind legs there, buddy. Only got one of these left. You're standing right in the middle of that. Yeah, I saw that coming. Hit him. There we go. Regal Ancestor Spirit. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor. So there's a remembrance for this. Oh, well, 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 well. And we can take that to Enya. See what she'll give us for it. What are you guys? Ancestor puppies. Okay. Where's my thing? I'm going to guess there's nothing in here worth getting. And head out. Wow. Enya, what's she going to give us for that? Well, first thing we have to do is go back to the surface. But that was really cool. There's some more stuff to do down here, obviously. There's a fair chunk of things to do. I almost want to go get the spyglass so I can see what that is. I really can't tell what that is down here. It kind of has the look of a fallen down Iron Maiden almost. I don't know what that is though. That's really got me curious. So, given all of this stuff, I think the next best thing, now that we're down here, down in the underworld, we can do anything we want. So if we'd like, we can go back to the Siofra River well depths. There's Nokron, the Eternal City. There's the Mimic Tier, Night Sacred Ground, Siofra River Bank. But here is the lift up. One of the lifts up. So I want to go see what Enya is going to give me for this. But I got to pull this down. So while this is coming down, let's level up. I want a bit more holy damage. Faith. Faith and vigor will take all the way up to 40, probably 60 by the end of the game for each one of them. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what I'm going to get from her because I don't know. So now we can't look up. Oh, there it is. That didn't take long. It must be because I sat down and rested or something. Oh, look. There's a shiny over there. How did I miss that shiny? Oh, no. Is it just my eyes deceiving me, or does it only blink out? It looked like it's over there on the edge of that ledge there, but where they were sitting down. Okay. How do you like the paladin, folks? This massive cod piece there. I'm kind of thrilled with the class. The thing that I would really like to be able to do is use this. I mean, there's a part of me that really wants to use that only because of seeing Fighting Cowboy running around in Dark Souls 3 with the Foom Ultra Great Sword. I kind of want to be able to use it. That's beastly. 464 is what my other one has, and this one doesn't have hardly anything on it. It's saying it's much less, but all right, we're here. I do want to learn how to use that sword. Those 459 for that one. Let's go to the Roundtable Hold and see what Enya is going to give us before we start figuring out what else we want to do. And there's so many places now. I was telling you about Radon opening things up. You have a chance now to go further down underground and fight a bunch of stuff there and do a bunch of things there. And you have a chance to go to the Altus Plateau and to Mount Gelmar and Volcano Manor and go in that direction. So there's just tons of options, and it's really going to come down to like what items I want to chase next. So I have a list, and I'm going to have to go over that and kind of figure it out. Enya. I have this remembrance. What do you got for me? So for Radon, if you want to spend the runes, you can get his armor set, which of course looks really cool, but it also makes you look like Radon. So very neat, though. I mean, it's huge, it's heavy, it's kind of awesome. From the beast here, you can get the winged great horn, which is a great axe. Needs 30 strength and 20 dex to wield. Or you can get the ancestral spirit's horn, restores FP upon defeating enemies. Is that a talisman? It doesn't say. Item cut from the horns of Regal Ancestor Spirit. Ancestral Spirit's horn. I'm gonna look that up. It is a talisman. It only restores 3 FP every time you kill an enemy, but still, if you used that in conjunction with the backstabber thing, and then just killing regular enemies, it would bring quite a bit back. I kind of want to get that. So, to get it, we're going to have to spend some runes. Alright. Receive power from remembrance. Give me that. And then for defeating Radon, you can get the Scar Sword's Great Sword. It's an int scaling sword. It requires 15 int. It does physical and magic. So again, I didn't notice this the first time through the game, but this game really has a lot of weapons set up for strength and int. So if you basically want to play the sorcerer version of what I'm playing right now, a great sword or a big weapon, and then have a staff that you switch between, whereas we're switching between a seal, and cast sorceries, that's the way to do it. And I'm thinking that's the next way I want to go through the game, is to do a strength int build. I think that would be really cool, because I already know how to do the sorcery part of it from playing both my katana wielding battle mages, but I haven't had a chance to use any of these great swords, and that weapon I'm sure looks really neat when you're wielding it, and with its attributes, that would be really cool. So, oh my gosh, I really want to play that build. Yeah, and so Renala, neither one of her things are useful if you're not a sorcerer, but both of them are if you are. And of course, Godric's Great Axe requires a 22 dex and a 34 strength, so I'm not excited about the Great Axe, but that's really cool. So there is that, and then we have a chance here, but it's going to cost us again. I want to upgrade some of my spirit summons. There's 10,000. Let's see what that gets us. So you, darling. Yes, I am here for spirit tuning. So the things I want to upgrade are all of these, really, but I should get my Mimic Tier Ashes up. And I'm going to need a lot more, aren't I? Okay. I might want to save those 2 big ones, and then again I might not. I might just want to spend them. So we'll do that. Spend these. Spend them both. 15,000. Might have to go farm some giants. Get myself enough. It's one thing to get levels, but you still have to have enough to spend on these things. So it's up to level 5. He can go up. And then these guys can go up. Alright, I love having them up too. And we can offer the bell bearing. Those are all my favorite ashes. The only one I'm missing is the Black Knife Touche, which is my favorite one. So offer a bell bearing, the ghost form Pickler's bell bearing. There's Topses and there's Gostuks, and then you can go in here, and now we have access to Ghost Glovewort all the way up to level 3. Strength and Renown Ashes. Renown Ashes are the special ones, the named ones basically, so up to level 3. And then there's this guy in here, Aspect of the Dung Eater.
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself. Feared, and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude.
Off he goes. You remember the Dung Eater was introduced during the intro movie. And the Dung Eater. So, and then there's D.
Hello there.
Study incantations from him, but he's only got those ones, so it's not a big deal. And I haven't given him any new books.
Decided to leave the
Oh, okay.
Roundtable Hold. I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask, to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn.
Now's the time. Okay. What do you have for me, buddy? Black Flame Blade. I would like to learn that one. I don't know if it's going to be useful at all, but I'd like to get it just to have in my arsenal. How many runes do I have? 628. Get it later then. I'm doing pretty good with all my holy stuff. That's really how we're focused. We're not focused on the Black Flame stuff, so okay. Well then. The world is our oyster. Where do we want to go? Well, I'll tell you what I'd like to do. This area down here. That's where I'd like to go next. And I think the easiest way to get here is from here, Sorcerer Isle. Let's do that. We'll travel up that way and we'll end the episode. That I said there was the other way to get up onto the Altus Plateau. There's some nice little bits of loot along the way. So, hello, horsey. What were you, like, taking a rest or something? So it's way up here. Want to go right to there. Oh, look, and there's still some of these guys left. I want to kill them. Kill their balloon. It gives you a rune. What'd I tell you, horse? Of course, of course, of course. Give me the thing that I want here. Oh, right there. There we go. There we go. Look at you. So brave. What the heck is over there? Underneath that cave. What is that? Oh, it's all those little guys. Those little stinkers. They throw poison at you. They spit poison at you. Be more precise. They're all collected underneath here. Why would that be the case? Because they're surrounding something. Oh, man. Okay. So there's obviously something under there that I'm going to want. Let's do this. It can't because they're covered. So crafty. We do have that. That's nice. That's working in our favor. Do like fire. Most things are afraid of fire. Oh, this is going to cost me all my stuff here. you guys heard the call and were like, oh my gosh, you spit. You spit at me? Really? Let's do this. Okay, you're done. That... Oh, did that replenish? Oh, it did to some degree, didn't it? Nice. So what was back here that was so important? An old fang? Really? That was it? An old fang? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, lesson learned there. I have no idea what the old fangs are actually used for. Oh, but there's another skull here. Okay. Back up in this direction is... I'm pointed in the complete wrong direction. I need to take a complete left turn and go this way. And stay out of the thunder. Now it's going to rain a little bit. What do we have over here? Crabs. Soporific grease. Crabs usually mean a big crab, and that's what we saw. No surprise there. There's my light. Yay! That's the rock bridge we used to cross from one side to the other later. And right up there at the top of that rock bridge, you want to remember, is the guy who sells the 5 bewitching branches. You're gonna need them for Commander O'Neill, big goober that he is. Probably, in my opinion, maybe the worst fight in the game. It's tied. I think the last fight in the game is the worst, but I also think Commander O'Neill is tied with it. They're both awful fights, and I didn't care for either one of them. But I am not going to let those bad fights mar my opinion about this game. I love everything else about this game so much. It's just, especially the aesthetic. And I kind of really like the whole trial and error thing. The sense of discovery is wonderful, first of all. That's fantastic. But also just the trial and error. Like, oh, that was hard to beat. Let's try a different tactic. Are they vulnerable to anything? Let's go check the internet. I don't like having to check the internet. I wish the information was just in the game. That'd probably be the #1 thing that I would tell game developers is I shouldn't have to go to the internet to get information. It should be in the game. Like, why isn't there a monster manual in the game? And I don't mean like a D&D monster manual. I mean like after you fight something, how come, or maybe even make it so every single time you fight it, you learn something about the properties of the creature until your little monster entry for them, kind of like The Witcher, is filled out, and then you know, okay, this thing over here, it's weak to poison and it's immune to fire, you know, and that kind of thing. And you're like, now, I only had to fight it 4 times to figure that out, but that's okay, now I know, and it's in my entry, and it's in my journal, and I can just look in the book, and there it is. I don't have to go anywhere special. I don't have to leave the game to go figure it out, you know. To me, that's the #1 thing, is just, I shouldn't ever have to leave the game to figure something out. Oh, you're gonna run away. Run away. And now I get bats. It was an Ash of War, and I don't even know what it is. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to go look it up. I hate that. I hate that. I don't know what that Ash of War is. I didn't get time to really read it and absorb it because something attacked me. That's really annoying. Alright, let's go find out what it is. Okay, it was the Ash of War Barbaric Roar. Not a big deal to me. I'm not even sure where it is on here. Lion's Claw, Wild Strikes, Sword Dance, Double Slash. This is what's curious to me. I'm going to end the episode here, so I just want to look at this. But for instance, this sword right here, the Flamberge, which I would like to use more of later on. So the Flamberge has Stamp Upward Cut, which is Actually, if I can get the right one. Which I like. It's been useful in certain places, but it's a little slow. So I'm wondering if there's a better Ash of War to put on it for this. And what do I have access to? Like, there's this Cragblade. You could do Carrying Great Sword. You could do Flaming Strike. So remember, yeah. So this still does blood loss buildup if you put Flaming Strike on it. Does it really? And what if you put Sacred Blade on it? So if we do Flaming, Bloody Flamberg, Bloody Slash, it causes blood loss buildup even higher. But remember, we have that booster. I'm curious about this. Let's try this. Fire or Flame Art? What's the difference? Oh, otherwise it ends up with Faith. Faith? Really? Fire or Flame Art? Let's look at this situation here. So this sword now has what? It has attribute scaling for Faith, D. It does 144 plus 10 physical and 144 plus 42 fire. It still causes blood loss buildup. And its weapon art is that. And then, if you go here, Flame, grant me strength, which is going to add physical damage and fire boosting damage. So right now it does 342. And now it does 410. So that's another 70 points of damage on that thing. And of course you lose your ability to put Blood Flame Blade on it, but that's okay because it's going to be pretty crushing this way. And that's only because I think the only reason it's behind right now, 506 to 412, is because it's not plus 14 or whatever my main blade is. This is plus 13. And I mean, you get to do all kinds of fire here with some faith scaling on it. So, this has me really curious. What was the difference between... I mean, let's go look. I want to know what the difference is between the weapon art and the other choice. Ashes of War. So if you do... And this is what? Flame of the Red Mains. Ooh, really? And if I do flame art here, so this is less damage overall, and it doesn't scale with face. This is more damage, and it's the flame art. What's the flame art on this one? Which one does more damage? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's look it up. I keep grabbing those smoldering butterflies when I sit down next to this thing. So, Flame of the Red Mains versus... Wait a minute. Flame Strike. Flaming Strike. Flaming Strike or Flame of the Red Mains. Alright, I'm going to check. Well, this is really interesting. Flaming Strike. Okay, so this is Flame of the Red Mains. This is Flaming Strike. Flaming Strike has a follow-up attack. This thing can poise break enemies, it says. We've got this here. So we're going to go do a little testing. Might want to test it on some harder enemies. Let's go to the Altus Plateau. The one thing is there's a follow-up attack with it that supposedly buffs your weapon. They talk about that, but you know they use the nomenclature that everybody's common with the keyboard stuff. I mean with the controller, so they don't talk about the keyboard. So this is, there's that. Oh, and that's it. Okay, and then that's the follow-up attack. So, and then it buffs your weapon, and now it's 408. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is pretty gnarly. Man. Okay. Turkey. It's not my good sword. Since I'm not buffed. Hey now. Catching me off guard like that. You coward, stop running away. Oh, that hurt. Remember last time we did this in K-Lid, things didn't go very well. The guy glitched out. Here we go. Oh! Oh! You sucker. He's really making this hard on me. Stay on the right side here. Oh, missing again. Normally way better than this in the horse, but that jumping over thing. I really gotta say I hate that move. It's like, I'm trying to swing at you. Dang it. How did that not hit? Okay, Knights Cavalry. You turkey. Just running around like an idiot. That hurt. Oh no, we got a soldier involved. Listen, buddy, this is a consenting attack here. You guys are not supposed to be involved. This is between two consenting adults. You know, one who likes to jump up and down. There, now you're out of the way. Oh, he's gonna start swinging. Oh, there. Oh, there, horse. Listen, you want to fight straight up like this, I'll fight you. You want to start swinging that thing around? Oh, that sucks. You're gonna go down, bud. Come at me. There you go. That's the way we do it. It's probably easier now at this stage of the game to just fight those guys without my horse. Ass of War, shared order. Well, what does that do? It's like Christmas Day around here. It's got something, I have no idea what it does. Oh my gosh. But it's like, holy Okay, what does that one do? I really like the one that I have, but what does this do? Shared order. Faith scaling at C. So it's not going to change the holy damage that I have. But what's it actually do? Shared order. FP cost. Okay, I gotta go look it up. Whoa, it adds plus 10% holy damage. So my current weapon is 188 plus 16 and 188 plus 66. For, since I can't do the math quickly, for 459. But of course the big deal is when it's buffed. So if we go like this and we say, actually that wasn't accurate, because this is what it's like one-handed. Is it 544, and at two-handed it's 549. So wow, 549. That's a pretty big jump buffed. It's, you know, oh my goodness, yeah, it's 89, almost 90 points there. But let's see what the difference is here with this. I like having that little projectile that it uses. But let's say we put this on here instead, and we make it sacred. So it's the same base 458, and if we two-hand it, it's the base of yeah, it goes up to 21 instead of 16. So that adds 5 more, so it becomes 463 is what it should say. 464. Okay. So we do that, and then we buff it. And now what is it? 510. Okay. So it's nice, but it doesn't end up... It ends up 39 points short of Sacred Blade. So that's nice, but... So here's the thing. Sacred Blade is a flat 85 points of additional holy damage. As you push your holy damage, your holy up, your holy score up, your faith, the 10% should eventually exceed that 85. But for now, it's much better for us to have Sacred Blade on there. So that's the way we're going to run that. Very cool, though. It's cool to know that stuff. Man. Yeah. So. Okay. And I got the Flamberge for bleed and fire damage. I mean, that's the thing. What I really wanted to do was... I need to be able to roll. So I wanted to go see about this. Because I wanted to check out the whole poise broken thing that they were talking about. The poise break. Let's see about this. Because if I go I mean, first of all, that's... So you gotta go like this, and then follow it up. Oh, it didn't work for me. So what is it? It's... Yeah, you have to do that. And then it buffs your weapon. Okay, and that right now is gonna put it at 490, which is pretty close to our other blade right now. And this thing's not even... Wow. Yeah, so it's this move followed by that while the flames are available. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Well, every paladin needs a holy sword, don't they? So let's go see if we can... To end this episode, let's go see if we can improve that sword anymore. Our Flamberge. This may be a very valuable weapon for us, especially against any targets that are vulnerable to bleed and fire. So.
Well, I took you no matter how you're on.
Strength and armament, the flambeage. Yeah, so we can do... Oh, smithing stone 3. Additional items required. Okay. So the smithing stones, we can get a bell bearing from someplace not too far away. We're capable to get there now. Anyway, this is where we're going to leave it for now. Very cool. Very fun. I'm digging it. As always, if you folks are too, leave questions, comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.